A very good morning to all the kids of grade 4. Welcome to Maths recorded video. In today's Maths recorded video, I will be explaining the lesson decimals in a precise way. So far what we have done, we have finished exercise 7a and I will be explaining the entire exercise 7a in a precise way. Those who have not understood in the online class, like those who had some network issues or some of the kids didn't attend for 2 to 3 classes. Okay, so for such kids, please see this recorded video and you can understand the concept. Okay, yes. Now, in the previous chapter, you had learnt about the fractions. So, you know what are the fractions, right? Having the numerator and denominator. Such numbers are said to be as fractions. Now, the next part of the fraction, what you have to learn is the decimal fractions. Okay, what do you mean by decimal fractions? I repeat, what do you mean by decimal fractions? Decimal fractions are the fractions whose denominator is 10 or 100 or 1000. Okay, such fractions are called as the decimal fractions. Okay, yes. Now let's write some examples for the decimal fractions. 2 by 10, 14 by 10, 27 by 100, 125 by 1000. Okay, so these are the examples for decimal fractions. These are the examples for decimal fractions. Okay, yes. Now, why they are called as decimal fractions? As the definitions say, the denominator must be 10, 100 or 1000. If the denominators are 10, 100 and 1000, then these decimal fractions are said to be, these fractions are said to be decimal fractions. Okay, yes. Now your next step is how to convert the decimal fraction. Okay, how to convert the decimal fraction into a decimal. Decimal fraction into decimal. Okay, okay. To do the conversion of decimal fraction into decimal, you need to know some criteria. Okay, you need to know some criteria. What is that criteria? I will explain you. First criteria. Okay, if the denominator is 10, then after a point you should have one digit. Okay, please remember this criteria. This is very much important. If your denominator is 100, after the decimal point you will have 2 digit. If your denominator is 1000, after the decimal point you will be having 3 digit. Okay, after the decimal point you will be having 3 digit. Okay, this is the criteria to convert the decimal fraction into decimal or decimal into decimal fraction and write the number name. This criteria is very much useful. Okay, now we will see the example for 2 by 10. Let's take an example for 2 by 10. Okay, let's take an example for 2 by 10. Now our denominator is 10. So that means after a point I should have only one digit. So let me keep a point here and one digit. So what is our digit? It is 2. Okay, and here it will be 0. So 0.2 is the answer. Let's take an example of 14 by 10. First look at the denominator. The denominator is 10. That means after the point you should have one digit. I will show you in a very simple way. What is our numerator? 14. Write down the numerator. Okay, please write down the numerator. Now place a point. Where will you place a point? After the point you should have one digit. Okay, so if I place a point here, after the point I will have one digit. So this will be suitable for the criteria. Okay, so 1 point. 14 by 10 is 1.4. Okay, yes. Now we will come to the second criteria, that is if the denominator is 100. Let's take an example for 7 by 100. Okay, if your denominator is 100, then you will have to keep a point and after the point you should have 2 digits. Okay, after the point you should have 2 digits. Okay, so keep a point and mark 2 digits. And what is our numerator is 7. So here you will be writing 0, 7. Since it is 2 places, you will be writing 0, 7. You cannot write 70 because 70 becomes 70. Okay, you cannot write 70 because 70 becomes 70. So you need to write 0, 7 to make it as 7. Okay, and this part is empty. This is the whole number part, and here you will be writing 0. Okay, yes. Now we will move on to the next example. 27 by 100. Since the denominator is 100, after the point you should have 2 digits. Okay, so keep a point and 2 digits. Okay, now what is our numerator? 27. 27 is also 2-digit number. So it will be easy for you to write here 27, and this whole number part will be 0. Fine. This is 27 by 100 is 0.27. Now let's take an example. If our number is 127, what will be the point? Okay. Now since the denominator is 100, your decimal point, after keeping a decimal point, you have to write 2 digits. Yes. So what is your easy method is write down the numerator. Okay. Write down the numerator. Then keep a point in such a way that after the point you should have 2 digits. Where will you keep a point? If I keep a point here, your answer is wrong. After the point I have only 1 digit. So this is wrong. So keep a point. After the point you should have 2 digits. So where will you keep a point? Here. Okay. So after the point I have 1 digit and 2 digits. So 127 by 100 is 1.27. Okay. Yes. Now we'll move on to the next criteria, that is if the denominator is 1000. Okay. If the denominator is 1000, after the point you need to keep 3 digits. Okay. Let's take an example for 3 by 1000. Okay. So after the point you should have 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit. Since it is 3, your 3 will be over here, and this will be 0, this will be 0, and in the whole number part you will be having 0. So 0.003 is your answer. Now take an example. If it is 13. Okay. So after the point you should have 3 digits. Right? After the point you should have 3 digits. So what is our number? 13. So write down 13 in this place. Then here this part write 0, and in the whole part you write 0. So 13 by 1000 is 0.013. Understood? How it is written? Yes. Now for example, take if your number is 273 by 1000. Okay. So 273 by 1000. So your denominator is 1000. So after the point you should have 3 digits. Okay. After the point you should have 3 digits. So write down the numerator. What is our numerator? 273. We have 3 digits here. So write down 2, 7 and 3. And here in the whole part you will be having 0.273 is the answer. So this is how you need to follow the criteria to convert the decimal fraction into the decimal. Okay. And the same way. Now converting the decimal number into the fraction. Okay. If after the point, if it is 1 digit, you need to write the number divided by 10. After the point, if you have 2 digits, you have to write the number and divided by 100. If the point, after the point, if it is 3 digit, then you write the number and divided by 1000. So this criteria, please keep it in your mind, understand and convert the decimal to decimal fraction or the decimal fraction to the decimal number. Now we will convert the decimal number to the fraction. Let's see the conversion. Hope you have understood this concept. Yes, we will move on to the page number 104, exercise 3. Exercise 4th one. Okay. So your next number is 5.8. Okay. Your next number is 5.8. So in 5.8, after the point, look at how many digits are there. Okay, after the point you have 1 digit, right? After the point you have 1 digit. That means you have to divide it by 10. You can either write the number 58 by 10 or 8 by 10. Both the ways are correct. Okay, so you can directly convert into 58 by 10, or after the point it is 1 digit, so it is 10. So write the number and divide by 10, or keep the whole number as it is. Only after the point what is there you need to convert 8 by 10. Both the answers are correct. Okay, yes, if you understand the concept, that is well and good. You can write any answer. Next is 0.9. After the point I have one digit, that means it is 10. Okay, so the number is 9 by 10. Okay, yes, and the next number is 0.17. Look at here, after the point you have two digits. That means after the point, if it is two digits, that means denominator is 100. So let me write the numerator 70 and divided by 100. This is how you convert the decimal number into a decimal fraction. Next, 0.123. After the point you have three digits. Okay, after the point you have three digits. So if it is three digits, you have to divide the number with 1000. Okay, you have to divide the number with 1000. So 123 by 1000. Okay, so this is how you convert the decimal to decimal numbers. Now I'll give you one more example. 1.12. Look here, 1.12. You can write the numerator as 112 divided by, after the point, how many digits you have? 2. So if it is 2 digits, it is divided by 100. Okay, so this is how you divide, you convert decimal to decimal fraction or decimal fraction to decimal number. Now we will read write down the decimal number 0.02. Okay, now read this. How do you read this? You read it as 0.02. Now write the same thing. What did you read? Write the same thing as the number name. So you write it as 0, write 0. Then you write it as point, write point. 0.02. 0.02. Okay. This is how you write the decimal into the number name. We will go to the next one. What did you read this? 7.4. So what did you write the same way? So it is 7.4. Okay. Yes. So by this we have finished the 5th main and we move on to the 6th main. Write as decimals. They will give you the number name and you have to write the decimal. 4/10. Okay. So 4/10. That means this is 4. So write down 4 by tenths. Okay. Tenths means by 10. Okay. This is 4 by 10. Next is 35 hundredths. Okay. So 35 hundredths. This is your question. So write down 35 and your denominator will be hundredths. Your denominator will be hundredths. So write down 100. If it is 35,000, you will be writing 35 by 1000. Okay. So by this we have finished all the exercises of 7A, all the problems of 7A. Hope you have understood the concept. Those who have not understood, you can personally message me. I will be teaching you personally. Okay. Yes. So the kids, those who have internet issues and not attended many classes, Dhriti and all, Dhriti, Karthikeyan and all, they have not attended many classes because I am marking the attendance. Okay. Some students are very irregular to the class. Okay. So please follow this video to understand the decimal concept. And in one bloom day, if you understand the come to the online class, then it will be very difficult for you and you will be disturbing the other children also. Okay. So understand the concept. The entire exercise 7A is explained in this video. Thank you. Meet you in the next class.